Hi everyone, it's Joby Adeola. So in today's video, I want to share with you how to target your Facebook ads better. Okay. Actually, in my previous video, I actually talked about why you should not be too crazy about the targeting because sometimes uh, Facebook might just want to try, might want to help you to try some stuff. So just give it out and let them try it. Okay. And also, the Facebook algorithm, the Facebook actually improving. So they know people that are likely to buy and people likely to, get into leads or become a lead. You understand my point? So that's why sometimes you need to just test with the Facebook machine and let it test and give you the returns, okay? But in today's video, I want to share with you how to actually target your Facebook ads better, okay? But before we continue, actually, if you're actually interested in scaling your Facebook ad and you want help with someone that can actually help you with your Facebook ad, go to setupmyads.com.ng, setupmyads.com.ng, or message me and I will, we can get that. Okay. So let me share my screen on how we can actually make it happen. Okay. So we have the first one is actually we have to target the basic demographics. Okay, that's the age. The reason why we have to focus on the age is if you're depending on the budget, depending on what you're actually selling, you understand there are some, for example, now 18-year-old boy, depending on the country as well, might not be able to afford something of $500, depending of 1,000 dinar or $2,000 for your product or service. You understand my point, or you understand? So the age is a very important factor in setting up your Facebook ad, and it can actually go into under the asset. We have the campaign, we have the uh, you know, the hard sets. Okay, so this is just one of the example of the hard I'm actually running, and I'll just okay. This one is let me share the code one. Okay, okay. Let me just create a different hard entirely so that okay. Let me create a different. I want to create a different assets. Okay, so we have these different assets. So these are engagements. I'm just this. I think it's a video engagement when I was promoting a video. One of my recent videos. So we have all this stuff there, all this blah blah blah. Uh, Facebook algorithm change their stuff a lot. So on your had, I'll try a conversion campaign as well if time permits. But I just want to share with you the age. If you're using your laptop, your age. Now, depending on what I'm selling, if I'm selling something of like 100,000, I might try to choose people that are like 20, they have some responsibility and they are more serious. It depends, it depends on your industry. So just focus on the age preference, okay? And always identify it, once you have set up your, you know, the age preference, you can identify in your ad so that okay, you can tell them that let's say you are promoting whatever, let's say you are promoting uh, a product, I don't know what you're selling. Let's just say product. Let's say you're promoting a product A, you can just put the age reference, okay? You can say the age you are targeting is 20 to 35. Just to identify the age, it doesn't really matter. So just do that. And the second one is the country. Of course, you should always start from the country you are actually marketing. Now, it depends on what you are selling. If you want to focus on people outside the country, like US, Canada, and the likes, you can actually do that as well. So you can just try to put it. Let's say I'm focusing Nigeria, I can put Nigeria. You understand? So, and also your gender. Now, I would advise that you shouldn't try to, depending on what you're actually selling as well. You shouldn't try to focus on. You can just test these two differently. You can say men, female. You understand? For example, if I want to target only men here, I can click on men and put it here. You understand? Men. So I don't know that these people are actually around 20 to 35. They are in Nigeria, they are men. So now I can duplicate this and try to change it. I can just change it now. The only thing I'm changing here is the woman, okay? So it will give me the ad that is actually performing well. So so start with demographics, okay? Start with all those that now. It doesn't really have to, as I said, depend on your budget. Depends on a lot of factors, but I always buy the idea of testing. Okay, if you are running a Facebook ad, always test some of these stuff and see the returns, okay? So I don't really have I don't really spend more time, but you just have a perspective of the age of who you're actually selling your ideal customers, okay? And the second one is target your audit interest, Now, audit interest is more like your data targets. Now, there are type of interest you can actually target. Now, we have people of custom audience. Custom audience, we have people like, they are lookalike audience, like they are cold lookalike. There's what we call cold lookalike audience. That is people that have interacted. For example, now let's say some people have purchased your product before in the past. Now you can create a lookalike audience of those people, but those people don't really know you yet. So those people are called a lookalike audience. Okay. So we can actually target them as well. Now I have some lookalike audience. If you check my custom audience, I have like looked at like people that watched 25%. Now you can see that I have like 354,000. Those are people that are really warmed, warm up to they are like some of the videos are people they understand. So these are warmed videos and stuff like that. So you can target interest, target your audience interest. I found that 1 to 3 million is the sweet spot for audience size. Depending if you are running uh, don't be too broad if you are targeting, okay? Don't be too because when you target broad, like you're targeting millions over 10 million, I don't think that's going to work. Okay, so target between 1 to 3 million is the sweet spot, okay? And bare minimum should be 500K. Now, actually, I'm having 100K here. I mean, my lookalike audience is like 300, but I have more lookalike audience of people that have followed my page, people that have watched, people that have interacted, people that have bought from me, you understand? And the other one we can actually do is your interest. Now, there's the detailed targeting here. Okay, those are another way you can actually target people. So, you know, your interest can be like you just put out, let's say, for example, now I want to promote something related to music. I can click on the video. Let's say the video. Now, the people that like the video might not be interested in musical instruments. So let's say I want to sell a musical instrument. People that do the video more, but some of them might be. You never can tell. You understand? So, but once you click on this, let's say I click on the video now, as I want to sell a musical instrument, you understand? I click on the video, I can go on suggestions. So now Facebook give me suggestion of people. You can see you brought out Wasabi, Whiskey, Yemi Alade, Afrobeat. These are similar stuff relating to what the interest I brought up. Okay. So you can just find a particular interest in your niche, in your industry, type it out and click on the suggestion. It will bring out all these stuff that are similar to your interest. You don't really have to be cocky. As I said, you don't have to be crazy with the target. Just test it out, okay? And then you can actually put it there, it depends. I don't, you can put it there and say, okay, you're targeting the video, okay, or you're targeting the views. But I will always say, just target people that you can target maybe three of them at once. One thing I've also discovered is you can actually target people like, for example, now, this Davido. Davido is an artist, a very popular, it's my favorite musician also in Nigeria. Yeah, So the video I can have suggestion, Whiskey, Tiwa Savage, Whiskey. No, this I can live with these three. I think this is already much. If you look at the audience now, I have like 5 million to 6 million. It's still kind of good. I can target these people if I want to sell a musical instrument, depending. But one thing you should know is that as this thing is, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to target more than it's in fact if it's less than doesn't really have to. But sometimes I target one person that and one person is still good. You can say 5 million to 6 million is still good. So I can target the video only and test. You understand my point? So that's what you can do. So target interest specifically. For now, I can say, okay, I'm targeting the video. People that like the video, okay. So I'm targeting a product, a musical product, which is I don't know, it can be a product or whatever you're selling. Then the age difference, like the age I'm targeting there between this and Nigeria, the men, so they are men, they love the video, you understand? So they like the familiar with the video stuff. Those are people I'm actually targeting, okay. So that's how you can actually do your target. But don't be too broad. Don't let it be too crazy. If you are depending on your campaign, depending on what you're actually targeting, your objective. If you are running an engagement campaign, I can start. I don't have to be crazy with the targeting there. I can just put anything I want. You understand? But if I'm running a conversion campaign, I want to really know the one that is performing well so that I can scale. So that's why you need to actually focus on one interest at a time. You understand? And that's going to work. So don't let it be too broad, okay? And the last one is your objective matter. As I said, Facebook actually know the people that are likely to convert, okay? Yes, Facebook know because now let's say I apply PCL on my contact in my website now. I apply PCL on my website and I run ads and maybe someone visited the website. Now Facebook track that person too. You also track, Facebook also track. That means that, let's say, for example, now there are two business owners that are selling musical instruments, and a business owner is running an ad for a musical instrument. Okay, now let's say the person didn't convert during that same period, maybe he ran the ad for 7 period. Another person that come up and start running ads. Facebook likely bring that person because they know that that person is actually looking for. So Facebook actually looking for people that have, they already know that this person is actually looking for musical instruments, you understand? So when you choose a conversion campaign, you understand, it kind of, Facebook will not show your house to that kind of people. That's how you can challenge your running has for like 7 days, The attention span for people to take action is like, 24 hours to 48 hours. So you can try to target people like your first 3 days of your ad should be like, just test it out and see. You understand? Your first 3 days shouldn't be, just put it out there. You understand my point? So that's just what I'm saying. So as I said earlier, if you want me to help you on your ads, you understand, message me or go to setup, let me type it out here, okay, so that you guys can see. And go to set up my ad, okay, .com.ng. So you can actually get it and to help you. So that's why you need your conversion matter, your objective matter on Facebook. If you choose people that are engaged by an engagement campaign, Facebook have a lot of what is it called? It has a lot of, let's say for example, I choose sales. Facebook likely bring people that are likely buy because maybe Facebook have a lot of tracking that they know that these people are visited. You know that a consumer actually search about, or 73% of consumers search about a product before they make a purchase. Okay, so that means they are searching everywhere. They search on social media, they search on Google, all those stuff like that. So Facebook is always tracking that. So when you run an ad and you see the conversion campaign, Facebook will bring your ad to them. You understand my point? Is to bring your ad to them, and if your copy is good, if your ad is good, and they trust you or they know you or whatever, you win. And they convert to win. You understand? But you should choose an engagement campaign. Facebook will bring you ad people that are engaged, like recently they engage or yeah, they have a track record of engagement, like they should engage. You understand? So if you choose to, Facebook also bring people that are visiting the website and taking action or stuff like that. So those are things that you need to actually know. So your campaign objective actually matters as well. So I believe that's what you should be running after. You understand? So these three, there are a lot of them, but I believe that if you work on these three, your conversion will start getting higher, and it will actually help you to start, for tracking and stuff like that. So as I said earlier, if you want me to help you on your ad, let me know, okay? And we'll get started on how we can actually do that. Sure, thank you.